You told me I'd find you here. Really? What's wrong?
Thanks to these, I got my life back. Thanks to these, I can take Curly's life.
I just came from examining a patient of mine, Mr. Woodrow, and he's dying. And, you know, I don't know why I'm letting it get to me like this. I'm a doctor. I should be able to deal with it.
What's affecting you, Carly? Is it the fact that you like him?
Well, everyone likes him. He's a sweet old man. What's upsetting me so much is that he's in so much pain. And it's not like I haven't seen this before. It's just like, somehow the longer I do this, the more pointless it seems. I mean, there's no hope for him, Bo. You know, if I thought that there was a glimmer of a hope, but there's not. He told me that if he went into arrest, he didn't want any life-saving machines, but before he had a chance to sign a living will, he lapsed into a coma.
How long will he be like that?
Weeks, months, maybe. But he doesn't want to live that way. He doesn't want his family to suffer any more than they've already suffered.
Carly, can you talk, or do you need some more time?
No, I'm fine. I'd like to deal with this now, please.
Carly, I understand that you don't want to extend any special treatment to Mr. Woodrow should he need life support.
That's what Mr. Woodrow wants.
As attorney for the hospital, I'm sure you know what my advice to you has to be.
Yes, I do.
The family could sue the hospital.
Even if this is what he wants, Dr. Horton, I mean, why isn't that poor man in there allowed to end his life with some dignity?
Nobody wants to deprive him of that. Nobody wants to deprive him of the chance to get better either.
He's not going to get better. You know that.
I know that. His chances are slim, but something, maybe my old American pioneer spirit won't let me accept that fact. I've seen too many miracles.
So you have no opinion?
Carly, euthanasia, it's difficult to talk about, all right? There are two opinions.
Yes,
two
I know.
sides.
I want to hear your side.
I don't think we should talk about this right now.
Why?
I think we should both get some sleep, and then maybe after you rest.
Look, I'm not going to change my mind. I just want to know what you think about Mr. Woodrow. What do you think I should
Carly,
do?
I am not a doctor. This is your decision.
And I'll have to live with it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And I will. But why would your not being a doctor prevent you from having an opinion?
It doesn't, all right?
Then?
All right, I agree with Dr. Horton. I think that if there's even a spark of life in the body, that you shouldn't give up hope.
But if it's more humane to relieve a patient's suffering by letting him die...
I know that's how you feel,
Doesn't
Carly.
the patient have any rights?
Whoa. It's just my opinion, all right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I just thought you would take my side on this.
Something wrong?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That's what she said, Larry.
I was talking to Katerina.
Nothing's wrong.
I was worried that Vivian took a turn for the worse.
No, I was just about to go in to see her.
May I join you?
Yeah, of course. I have some patients I have to see later.
It's okay, I gotta get moving anyway.
See you later.
Yeah. Carly, whatever you decide with Mr. Woodrow, I support you in that. Love you.
Love you.
Katerina, before you go in there, I didn't want to talk over Vivian, but
What?
I couldn't help overhearing you and Bo disagreeing about a very ill patient. There's nothing more you can do for them?
There's no way we can save him. There's nothing we can do about his suffering.
Well, if I understood your position correctly, I agree wholeheartedly. But maybe that's because we're Europeans.
You know, I'm not any less sympathetic than anyone else here.
Of course not. You're very caring. You've dedicated your life to saving others.
So when something is so utterly hopeless...
Precisely. That's when a doctor has another obligation.
Mr. Woodrow took my hand and he pleaded with me. And I know, I shouldn't get involved with my patients that
Yes,
way.
you should. That's what makes you who you are, Katerina. You care.
Yeah, but they care. Dr. Horton cares.
Cares about hospital liability, lawsuits, insurance.
No, that's not true.
Well, then why doesn't he do the humane thing? Why won't the rest of them?
It's just a difference of philosophy.
And their philosophy is to remain blameless. No matter what the suffering is for others, the staff of University Hospital will not be held responsible. But you never think about yourself, do you? You never have, Katerina.
I think we should check on Vivian.
Coming to my parlor, said the spider to the fly.
No change.
No?
No. I guess it's another patient I haven't been able to do anything for.
Not true. You've done everything you possibly could.
I'll check in on her in 3 hours, okay?
No, you won't. Have a nurse do it. You're so tired, I can't believe you're even standing. I wish you could
I
home
can't
and get
do
some
that.
rest.
I
Yes, you
can't do
can.
that. Look, I have another patient I have to get on.
Why don't you have someone cover for you? You're always covering for someone else.
I want to keep a close eye on Mr. Woodrow.
Katerina, your rest.
I guess we can nap in the lounge for a few minutes.
The door's wide open. What?
I didn't mean to startle you, but I'm new here.
Ah.
And I thought I'd introduce myself. Miss Danvers.
Yes.
Simon.
Hello.
Hope we get to know each other.
Sure we will. Excuse me.
Well, perhaps I could have my lawyers look into the situation.
Lawrence, there's no need.
Well, I might be able to do something. Maybe they can come up with a way to protect the hospital and grant Mr. Woodrow's wishes at the
If
same
there were
time.
a way, I'm sure that Mickey would have figured it out. Let's just see how Mr. Woodrow does tonight.
Well, there's also the hospital board. I have a considerable clout upstairs.
Just take it one step at a time.
Whatever you wish.
I think I'm gonna go get some rest in the lounge.
Get some good rest, all right? Between the demands of this hospital and Nikki, you will need it.
Be okay. Good night.
Good night.
Carly, I've been thinking about our conversation, and I just want you to know I understand what you've been going through. I hope you understand the hospital's position.
I'm trying, Dr. Horton, but quite frankly, it's really kind of difficult.
Too bad you'll never know what happened. There's no way in hell I'd ever let you take my precious Nikki away from me. I've been a better mother to Nikki than you ever could hope to be. Bye, and good riddance.
Stuff in this little lounge.
I thought you'd be gone.
Damn you, Lawrence.
Yeah, all right, I'll be in the lounge. Just let me know if there's any change in his BP. Right, thanks. So why didn't you go home?
I was on my way home, and then I was paged by Yvonne. He's bringing Nikki down to the hospital.
Mickey's coming here? I guess he wants to see Vivian.
He's coming because he wants to have dessert with his mom and his dad.
Really? She said that?
That's what Yvonne told me.
I think he's getting to like me a little bit.
Of course he is. I told you he would. The more time you spend with him, the more comfortable he's becoming. He's already calling you Car Mom.
Yeah, he's not real comfortable with Mom yet, but he's going to be. This is wonderful. It's just what I need right now to get my mind off Mr. Woodrow. Just what I need.
I know how difficult that must be for you with Bo in the hospital having different points of view about ending the man's suffering.
Yeah, it is difficult. I don't believe in ignoring my patient's wishes.
Carly, I'm glad you're still here.
What's happening, Mickey?
I've just come from an emergency meeting of the hospital board, in which they made a decision about Mr. Woodrow. Unfortunately, that decision was not in your favor.
I see.
Dad wants me to make sure that you understand the board's position. Now, essentially, they feel that their hands are tied. If Mr. Woodrow needs life support, then he's going to get that because that's the policy of the hospital. Without a living will, they have no choice.
The policy should be changed.
I
Mickey.
agree.
Until more people believe that, it's the only policy we have to abide by it.
You know, I know rules are rules, but this is really sickening. I mean, this is Mr. Woodrow's life. It's not ours. We've done everything we can for him. He just wants us to let him go.
A man should be allowed to die with dignity.
He should be able to do with his life what he wants. It's cruel, Mickey. It's unbelievably cruel.
Well, this gives me an even better idea.
Hey, this decision was not that easy for the board either. You know, I tried to argue both sides, tried to be objective. But what it boils down to, the fact is that if there is no living will, the family can come after the hospital and sue a tremendous lawsuit.
The patient personally requested that he not be put on life support in the event that he went into cardiac arrest, Mickey.
Carly, there are precedents. Precedents in the law. In cases like these, the family has always won.
So what, it's just money as usual? The hospital can't afford to be sued, so we're going to let this man die a slow, miserable death.
If the hospital is sued and loses, think about all the indigent patients who will not be treated. All the people who will suffer because of the financial setback to the hospital.
Yeah, you know what? I know you're right. It's just so damn frustrating, Mickey.
I know it is, but Carly, there's nothing else I can do.
Thanks for letting me know.
I'm glad you're going to be doing the right thing.
I wish I could believe it is the right thing.
Get some rest. You look exhausted.
Mickey's right. You do look exhausted, Katerina. I think you need some cheering up. I think you need a good dose of your son.
Yeah, I'd say that's exactly what I need.
Well, let's go find him. We'll get some of that famous commissary dessert pie.
All right. Commissary!
Yes, indeed. An interesting development. Dr. Carly Manning would be in a lot of trouble if one of her patients suddenly died. As much as I want to see Carly dead, it would certainly be amusing to watch her suffer first.
Bo's all right.
I'm sure he's fine. How long do you have before you have to make your rounds again?
Oh, don't worry. I have plenty of time for my son.
And speaking of your son...
Hi, Dad.
This is a great surprise for me. You know that?
Yeah.
Hi, Nicky. Where's he gone?
Oh, he said he had some things to do. So, he'll be back in about an hour. Are we going to the hospital cafeteria?
I'm afraid we are. They have good ice cream, but there was something that resembled apple pie when I was there earlier, too.
Yes, I like the hospital cafeteria. You can hear all those announcements over the PA system for code blues and doctors to ER stat.
Yes, it is a pretty exciting place, huh?
I guess since my mom's a doctor, we'll get to eat at the hospital cafeteria lots of times, right? I mean, you won't mind, will you, Dad? I know how much you like French restaurants.
Well, I might be persuaded as long as my companions for dinner are as charming as I have tonight.
So let's go.
Well, let's go then. Come on. Let's go get some of that famous Jell-O, too, with the fruit.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Isn't that true? Wasn't that the best pie you've ever had?
Yeah, it was awesome.
I'm going to have to tell the dietitian she has two great fans in you.
Hey,
Hi.
hi.
I've been trying to call you.
Things got a little busy. How you doing, Nicky?
Hey.
Nicky made a special trip to come down and have dessert with the two of us.
It's great. So listen, are you going to be able to leave soon?
Yeah, I just have some rounds to do.
Dad, can I go see Aunt Viv since I'm already here?
Well, it's a little late, I think.
I think it'll be all right. I'm going to stop by there myself.
Thanks, Mom.
We'll see you later.
Yeah.
Come on.
So, you okay?
Yeah, much better. Nicky's been so sweet, and we had such a great time together.
I'm glad. Listen, I'm kind of anxious to get home, so...
Yeah, so am I. I missed you.
I miss you too.
Tore your shirt.
Oh, man, drag.
How'd you do it?
I guess I got a cut on something.
How'd you really do it?
Oh, we busted a drug dealer tonight. It's no big deal. Got put up kind of a fight. Do you think I can get this fixed?
Could have been killed.
Come on, Carly, no. I really want this fixed. It's my favorite shirt. You gave this to me for my birthday.
You know, I want you to know that I try really hard not to worry about you when you go to work. I guess I'm just getting a little too good at it.
Carly, look, you can't let the worry run your life.
I know
You can't.
that, but I guess I've been thinking a lot about all the time we've been wasting arguing.
Yeah, we have been doing that quite a bit lately. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Listen, why don't we take some time out and go smell the clean sea air?
Yeah, you want to take the boat out?
Yeah, Sean Douglas is over at my folks. Why don't we go down to that little cove and we'll do a little midnight swim, lay underneath the stars? Yeah?
Sounds good.
All right, great. Get out of here. Let's go Kudos do this. I want to get out of here.
Yeah, I just have to check on Mr. Woodrow.
Oh, he's the terminally ill patient, right? Okay, good
It
luck.
won't be long.